This is for Year 12 Methods. It comes out of the 2019 Functions Tech Active SAC. That's question number 3 about the termites. So here we have a termite mound in a parkland, and we have some numbers about their height at different times, and you're asked to develop a logarithmic model. So there's a couple of things I know about this. It's to 3 decimal places, and I wasn't given a model to choose. So I could use y equals or h equals a plus b log base e of t and see how that works. Or I could use h equals a log base e of bt, or I could change the base. But whatever model I come up with, if it works for the data, then it's an acceptable model. And certainly when I marked this back in 2019, I accepted many models. So for instance, if I was to choose this model, here I have it here defined. And if I put in 2 pieces of information, it's going to generate a rule. And the rule that it's generated for x equals 0.3, y equals 1, x equals 1.4, y equals 3, is the model h equals 1.298 plus log base e of 7.201t, and if I make x equal to 0.3, it gives me an answer of let's make sure I put the model in right. That's 1.9298 times log base e. And when I put in 0.3, I get 0.999, which is close enough to 1. When I put in 1.4, so I'm just double checking that the model is a good model. And when I put in 1.4, I get 2.99. And when I put in 6.3, I'm getting 4.95, which is a little bit further away from 5. But that's going to be an acceptable model to use, and I'd give that 4 marks. You could have, if you wanted to, chosen the first and the last point up here and got slightly different values, and they'll be equally as good. You could have, if you wished, gone into statistics, put in the numbers for the time in x and the height in y, and did calculate regression, logarithmic regression. And when I go OK, it's going to give me a plus b log base e of t, which is this one. And that answer would be height equals, a is 2.574 plus b, which is 1.314 log base e of t. And that's also an acceptable model. And if I come back into main, and as you can see, I've entered the model 2.574 plus 1.34314, and given x equals 0.3, and I get 0.9919, and x equals 1.4, I get an answer of 3.01, and I'm wanting 3, and if I put in 6.3, I get 4.99. Okay, I will accept either of these models, and I would also accept other variations that when you put in these x values give you very similar rounded values as these heights.